Hey guys, happy Sunday. I hope y'all are doing well and hope y'all are getting a lot of rest so you can start your week off really well. I wanted to jump on, I haven't been on live in a while, and I've been doing a lot of research, lots of trainings for my business and for teaching and for all kinds of stuff. But I wanted to jump on for Sunday to give you 5 tips to help boost your algorithm with social media. This could be for, if you're one of those people, you don't care about likes and don't care about any of that stuff, that's fine. But I know a lot of the new generation is all about how many likes they get, how many shares they get, all that kind of stuff. So I just wanted to show you a few things that I do to help me in my routine pretty much daily to help me be seen. So hitting that reach, hitting, where people see if you want to be followed. Hey guys, so these are the things I do for connection. In the morning when I wake up, the first thing I do, besides, my normal routine of getting up, is I look at my memories that pop up. And a lot of us have really good memories, birthdays and friendiversaries and all kinds of things that pop up. But the one thing you should do with memories that will help boost your algorithm is actually comment on old ones. And you've seen me do this. I have pictures of my daughter when she's really young. I have pictures, from 2, 3 years ago from my son. And those memories are really important because if you comment on a memory, then it pops everybody up who liked it or who commented on it. It shows them again and they're like, oh, so it's making a connection and getting that out there to people. I know sometimes I post very random stuff, but sometimes you think something's really good with content and you get like one like or something and you're like, oh, you're so bummed out. But if you boost and warm up your algorithm in the morning and throughout the time that you're actually posting, you'll get a lot more interaction with it. Okay, so I'll explain that in a moment. So the first thing with memories, hey Brandy, hey George, okay, the first thing with memories, again, if you have a memory, it's a button on your homepage for Facebook. Comment on it. That way everybody in there sees it that has commented on it or liked it prior. So just commenting on it. Birthdays is another thing. It's kind of a double thing I use to help me with, connecting with people I haven't talked to in a while. So in your 3 bars in your main Facebook page, it'll say upcoming birthdays, and it could be from yesterday, today, tomorrow, whatever. And what I do is that I tell that person in a direct message, hey, happy birthday, I hope you're doing well, it's been a while, and just leave it. If they don't comment on you or respond, you need to go to their Facebook page and actually look if they're online. Because if they're not online, you probably need to delete them. I know that sounds very mean, but there are lots of people who get on and off social media, and if they're not interacting with you, if you're the type of person that wants to be seen in your stuff in your business or just personal stuff, if you want to be seen, people who are not engaging with you are actually hurting your algorithm for you to be seen. So birthdays can be, yeah, it's great, happy birthday, wish them well. But if they're not responding, you can kind of go to their profile and see if they're actually engaged on social media. So it's just kind of a way to help you boost your algorithm too and wish somebody a happy birthday. One of the main thing is that's very important is when you have conversations is actually talk. You can talk to people on comments, but when you talk to them in your direct message, your stuff seems to pop up in their feed. So, for example, Instagram's very different than Facebook, but if you look at somebody's story on Instagram, like if you scroll all the way to the far right, so scroll all the way down, and you hit somebody who's on the very end of your stories, the next day they'll be up in the front of your stories because you looked at it. So it's kind of the same concept. If you get them in your direct message, talking to them, just, talking about whatever, just catching up, your stuff will pop up in their stories and your stuff will pop up first thing the next day. It's kind of like when you look up something online like electric toothbrushes, that will pop up in your feed the next day. It's kind of the same concept. So the more conversation, the more social you are, that will pop up in your feed and pop up in their feed. Okay, so just kind of getting the reach out there is what it's called, is the reach. The other thing when you're about to post something, so I only have 2 left, so stick with me. The only other thing that I'm talking about is when you're about to post something, you need to warm up your algorithm as far as saying, hey, this is what I'm about to post, but you just literally comment on other people's stories. Like you start saying, hey, it's not just hearting and liking. It's just saying, oh, I like that recipe. Can you send it to me? Or taking a poll. If someone posted a poll, you take the poll. It doesn't matter if you like the poll or not. It just means because you're about to post something, you want to be seen. So the more you interact with somebody else, you will actually be seen, if that makes sense. And the last but not least, before I let you go for the day, because it's just a short clip of what I have to boost your social media algorithm. The newest thing out there is saving stories. So it's the share button, right? There's a share button and a save button. And I don't know if you've kind of up to date yourself on social media things. But when you put some good content out there and you think someone's really gonna, do something with it, you need to tell them. It's okay to tell them in your caption to say, hey, if you really like this, hit share. And the one thing about sharing that I think a lot of us are teachers are the worst at this. We are so bad at thieving things. We don't give credit. So if you're going to share something on social media, whatever platform, make sure you give credit and tag them. Like say tag Lauren Zemery, or the name I saw on here. Hey Lauren. If you tag them in it, that means hello, you're giving them credit, and also it's tagging them if they like tags on their page, and all their friends are seeing it too. So if you're going to share something, don't just share it, tag the person and give credit in it. And the very last one, this is like kind of like a bonus with this one. The save button is new. It's not new, it's just come up now. So the save button, you can hit the three dots on Facebook and it drops down, it says save this video. If you save someone's stuff because you like it, that actually boosts them and it boosts you. So the algorithm will go, wow, I really like that. So, or that person liked that. A lot of people are saving it. So I'm going to post that person's stuff a lot more because they seem to like what you're posting. So just make sure on Instagram, yeah, and Lauren, make sure you tell them. Like if they're saying, hey, if you like this video, hit three buttons and save it, because that helps everybody in general. And on Instagram, the little flag, it's kind of like a side flag in the right bottom corner. That's the save button on Instagram. I have a whole bunch more tips for Instagram, but that's for another day. So just recapping very quickly. First thing is memories, making sure you comment on memories so they will pop up and everybody who liked them will be involved in that again. Looking at people's birthdays, one, to wish them a happy birthday, and two, making sure that they are actually engaged on social media. And then three, talking to people and having conversations in your direct message, because that helps you pop up on their feed. And commenting on stories, polls. If you want to be seen, then you need to interact. That is the main thing. If you think you're social, but you're not commenting and having engagement with anybody, it's really not going to help you if you're posting this awesome content and it's not being seen. And so last but not least, I promise I will get off my soapbox. When you post something, the algorithm for Facebook gives it to about 10 people, 10 to 15 people, really, really small. And if it doesn't have a positive outcome, meaning they don't like it, they don't share it, they don't save it. If they just kind of look at it, like you can see the views, they look at it, but nothing happens, they won't show it to anybody else. So you see what I'm saying? The warming up your algorithm, the boosting, all that during the day, if that's something you're into because you're in a small business or you just you think your content's wonderful like we all do, you're just not being seen. And so I hope these tips help you. These are just 5. Just to make sure if you really, really want a little bit more connection on there. I have 3 more bomb tips for you on social media. Just send me a text in my direct message, 3 extra tips, and I will send those to you right away. I hope y'all have a good day. Talk to you later.